Hello? Hello.
Should we start like talking recordable things?
Sure.
Hola.
Hola. So there's an arrow there, okay. So we're just leaving the albergue.
Via Manera.
I can't remember the name of this town again.
Cardeñuela.
Something ends in a Rioja.
Starts with a C.
Anyway.
Cardeñuela.
We can look it up.
Riopico.
Cardeñuela Riopico. I think we're about 14 k's out of Burgos. Look, I slept well. I enjoyed the meal last night, but other than that, I don't know that I'd recommend that albergue.
I wouldn't.
The rooms are cold. There was no heating. When we turned up, we were offered a room with 4 persons or a room with 20, so we took the room with 4. Justine tried to get hot water for 15 minutes or more. No hot water.
Haven't had a shower. Probably smell bad.
We weren't stinking hot and sweaty yesterday, so probably don't smell so bad. But
true. But I was freezing because we'd been drenched.
Exactly.
Very much looking forward to a hot shower.
But we couldn't have one. About 3 hours later, a couple of ladies turned up to share our room, and hot water was working then.
Yeah,
so not sure what the story was.
I think maybe it needed to reheat.
The communication with the staff was not great. There were all sorts of things about cost that seemed to pop up.
Yeah, there was either miscommunication or lack of communication.
We paid for room and dinner and breakfast.
With coffee.
And of course, when we get up, there's bread and there's biscuits and there's a few yogurts and things, but there's a coffee machine. So breakfast didn't include coffee, which was kind of funny seeing the expression on every single person's face when they walked in there for breakfast to find you had to actually buy your coffee from a coffee machine. I think there was universal despair.
Because not everyone happened to have a euro coin. A €1.
Now, did you see me moving over there? Or were you not aware? I'm trying to get out of the way of the oncoming van, and you're just la 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 la. I think it's funny. I'm not being critical.
I think your invitation says it all. You've answered your own question.
Okay, fair. So anyway, it's nice to be back on the road. It's not rainy today.
The sun's out. We put stuffed our shoes with a newspaper I found in a drawer in our room that I'm assuming a previous Pellegrino left behind, and it was so effective. It has absorbed the bulk of the water from our shoes. The newspaper was sodden.
It was.
When I took it out this morning. They weren't completely dry, but they're not sodden, and I'm hoping the sun will dry them out from here.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel my toes are getting cold from damp, but yeah, that was a brilliant idea. Justine, I think, saw that. Someone comment on that.
I read somewhere in Camino research.
So great idea, worked a treat, can recommend.
It's just getting hold of a newspaper.
Yeah, that's true. We finally got enough time and space to upload a previous video, which is good.
We're getting further behind.
We are getting further behind, but we're finding, of course, as we become more involved in the community and do more pilgrims dinners, etc.
And we're more tired and go to bed earlier.
It's not, and if you're in a dormitory, all those things add up to lack of time for editing.
And it's not a priority.
It's not a priority, it's a fun sideline, and I am enjoying the catharsis of sitting there at the end of the day compiling snippets of video.
Which is lucky because I am not.
So, yeah. But anyway, we'll put this down, I think, because my arm is hurting from holding the stick.
Maybe mention where we're heading.
We are heading today we're going through Burgos.
Pick up some supplies.
Most of the people we've spoken to are actually staying in Burgos. We're in the dark in this video. We're not stopping in Burgos. We decided to stop in Tardajos, which is about another 10 k's along from Burgos.
It seems like a reasonably sized town.
So Burgos we're going to go through, it's going to take a while to walk through. We've got to stop at a shop and we've got to get some more Compeed. We've got to get some more painkillers. And I expect we'll have a nice lunch in Burgos. And then on to Tardajos, where we've got ourselves a private room booked.
And a private bathroom.
Private bathroom.
My favourite thing is a private bathroom. Well, not my favourite thing out of everything that exists, but my favourite part of having a private room is having the private bathroom.
And not all of the private rooms do.
That's true.
But the private room is a blessing in its own right. Add a private bathroom to that and it's luxurious.
We haven't had a private room for maybe 4 or 5 nights now. I'm ready. I had the communal dinner last night. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. My social enthusiasm had just run out and it was quite loud. There was a few loud characters, which is fine. Normally that's not an issue, but
we were strategically seated
at the end
of the table opposite Bobby and Mike, who this is the first time since the first night that we've actually been in the same place with them. We have stopped and lunched and snacked, but so we were comfortable with the people to our immediate vicinity. But yeah, it was loud.
It was too loud for me. I ate and run.
Yeah.
I needed to just be by myself, put my headphones on, listen to music.
I mean, the best part of last night's meal was the soup. The mushroom soup was very tasty.
Nice.
The ratatouille,
the food was
not
good.
so much.
I'll give it that.
I wasn't so totally sold on that ratatouille thing.
No, it was a bit flavourless.
So, but otherwise, that was the evening.
Soup was good.
Soup was delicious. I could have just eaten that. Oh, and the salad was tasty as well. Nice and fresh and colourful. Yeah, so anyway, I'll turn this around now and get some shots of the sights as we're leaving, because we're already out of that town and heading into the next one. Into fields and farmlands again.
It's amazing how you can go to bed feeling completely physically, emotionally and psychologically just wrecked, like it completely exhausted, nothing in the tank whatsoever, and get up the next day and do it all again and feel restored and refreshed, rejuvenated. I had a decent 9 hours sleep last night, and yeah, it's really highlighting how important sleep is and how amazing the body is at repairing itself.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because the sun doesn't set here until about 9:30 at night, or even later. There's still light coming through the window. But many of the albergues have a lights out or quiet policy from about 10 p.m. So yeah, we've been going to bed relatively early when we've had a group room. And it's only when we've got our own room we stay up late and deny ourselves that sleep.
But yeah, it's harder the next day.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to bed I think I was asleep by 9 and up at 6:30, so that's, what's that, 9.5 hours sleep?
Yeah.
Which is, for me, miracle.
Yeah. But it's good, your body needed it.
Clearly.
And so it took it.
I think my mind needed it.
Yeah.
I was very peopled out.
Yeah. It was intense. Still coming up, I think we can start to see the outskirts of Burgos. Starting to see car dealerships and things off in the distance. And much of the day's walk has been on road.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah. So
What happens when you get near a big city? This is our second big city, or was it third? Would you count Logroño?
Logroño is pretty big.
Yeah, so third city.
Yeah, so Pamplona, Logroño and now Burgos. We have planned and booked to go on to, as I said earlier, I think Tardajos. We're thinking about re-evaluating that. We'll stop here in Burgos and have a decent coffee and maybe we've already had breakfast, maybe a snack. Brunch, and give it a consideration. Because a lot of people are recommending to stop here.
There's nice restaurants, you've got choice for food and yeah.
And it's only, it would be a sort of a half or a rest day because it wouldn't be as far a walk as we had planned.
No.
And it would mean that the rest day we've got the day after, or actually tomorrow, which was only going to be about 10 k's.
It'll probably depend on whether we've actually paid for our accommodation tomorrow.
Tonight?
Tonight,
yeah.
Sorry, tonight.
Yeah.
If we have, then perhaps we'll keep going.
Yeah. But I mean, if there's a small cancellation fee,
yeah,
maybe we won't. So we weigh all that up.
Yeah.
And see where we go.
Yes.
Watch this space. So with absolutely no fanfare between the two cities or towns, we are now officially in Burgos.
Yay!
I think Villafranca or Villa something or other was the last town, which was basically just industry. We're just now arriving we've just passed a sign that said Burgos. It's still car yards and manufacturing and...
Burger King. There's a Burger King.
And there is a Burger King. Part of me wants to pop in and see what the Spanish menu looks like. Part of me also is, I don't actually eat Hungry Jacks that much anyway, why would I care? So,
curiosity.
It is a curiosity and not much more.
I thought you wanted a hash brown.
Yeah. I don't know that I need one. I suppose we could always, there's a McDonald's right next door. Wonder if Burger King have pilgrim stamps. I think I'd be embarrassed.
I feel like I'd be surprised.
We're still actually on the main pilgrim trail, so cafes and things along here would certainly have the stamps. But yeah, Burgos, it is 5 minutes to 10.
Looks huge.
It does look enormous.
Look at that housing. It's so dense.
Yeah, all these apartments. I'll step around this big sign. Not sure if you can see on the video, but down the end of the street there's an apartment block with a majorly huge Camino shell painted on the side, just beckoning you forth. And yes, Justine did stop to look at the Burger King and take a photo.
I'm Snapchatting it to my kids.
Fair enough.
Purely because it's called Burger King.
Yeah. There's the McDonald's with the McAuto, which must be Spanish for drive-through. We've looked at it and we've decided that the place we're staying tonight is in Tardajos. We couldn't cancel. It's we'd have to pay the whole fee, but it's only like 14 kilometres out of Burgos. Well, it's about 14 kilometres from where we are right now. So what we've decided we're going to do, we're going to walk to our place as we intended, Tardajos. Check in, have a shower in our private bathroom, get dressed into some cleaner clothes, because I think we've been wearing both of these for the last 2 days. And then we will catch a taxi back into Burgos with a day pack, and we will do some shopping. We will look for some shoes for Justine.
Go out for dinner.
Go out for dinner.
Somewhere nice.
Somewhere nice, and then catch it. So this will be an extravagant stop here in Burgos, because we're paying, I think, €75 for the room, and then we'll have a nice dinner. And because it's a room, it's private, we'll just be able to sort of taxi back. And
we've done maybe 4 communal dinners in a row.
Yeah.
And I've hit burnout with communal dinners. I really want to just sit with you.
They are a lot of energy, aren't they?
And have some time together.
And noticing that, I think I'm feeling more and more need to be performative or exuberant. I think it's possibly because I'm feeling less like doing so. But
and I become a mute.
But feeling a need to actually fill a space.
Yeah. It's hard work, like if you're not an extrovert. It's not that it's unenjoyable, but is a point where you just run out of social energy, and I don't want to talk to anybody anymore.
Yeah, high density housing. It's massive blocks of apartments. Not quite as well organised as Singapore was, with all the blocks, and all the blocks were labelled, but there's still an awful lot
and
of them.
Separated by a bit of space.
Yeah, and grass, and separated by green space. Oh, here's a shoe store. Not technical shoes though.
No, streetwear.
Yeah. Anyway. And interestingly enough, there's an awful lot of doner kebab stores I've seen so far. Sports goods store. Do you want to have a look in?
Sure.
So yeah, coming into what seems to be the older parts of Burgos, finally. In fact, these are the first old buildings we've seen in the time we've been walking into town. So a moment ago we were walking with Kathleen and Jody from America. Alaska, in fact. Who we actually spent the night with last night. They shared the room with us, and they were also at the albergue from the night before. And oh wow, can you hear that, Justine?
Yeah.
That's the storks up the top nest.
What are they doing?
Clacking their beaks. Wonder if I can see any of that. At the very top there's two storks and they just clacking their beaks. Anyway, they're off to try to find themselves a bed in an albergue that does not take bookings, but is right next to the cathedral, and there'll be storks in flight.
Oh yeah, wow.
Oh yeah, we're definitely coming into the old quarter.
Buen camino.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Buenos días. So yeah, this is much more similar to what we've been seeing. Just saw back in there was more cannabis products. It's quite interesting how much it's in everything over here, isn't it?
As
Medicinal.
in muscle, yeah,
Yeah.
medicinal use.
Medicinal use cannabis products are everywhere.
Sure.
It's only $40 Australian. Hey! Actually been in town for a long time. We just keep getting sidetracked and popping into shops.
Yeah, we got here about an hour ago, but we've just had our little snack and then we're waiting for a
Waiting for the place to open.
All right, you're going to the.
Right here, yeah.
right
Did you
here.
get a spot yet?
Yeah, we got
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So this is the cathedral in Burgos, and yeah, it's impressive. Well, I was finding I was even trouble getting the damned store finder to work. Heading out of the busy area of Burgos, perhaps. So, again, we're still in Burgos. It's a pretty bloody big town, big city. Lots of lovely green paths and walkways to get out. There's a cycle path over there.
I actually thought the CBD, or the old centre of the city, was actually quite beautiful. It had a lot of character, a lot of historic buildings, grand buildings,
Absolutely.
open plazas.
Yeah.
It was quite a pretty town.
I wonder if it would have been
City.
different, because we came in through industrial outskirts, then we came through business, modern, and then we hit the old city with the massive cathedral in the centre, and came out a bit through the old city, through the plazas and things. I wonder if it makes a difference, the fact that we had all the new industrial first, and then leaving was prettier. And then on this side, they've also then gone and done all the parklands. I believe on the other side of that wall is a massive university.
There was an alternative route in that's apparently through green areas, but we missed it and went down the main industrial highway. So, well, had we walked down the open space green way, we might have had a different experience entering the city.
That's right.
Rather than an industrial one.
Yeah, and both of us at the moment are, I think it's fair to say, we're not at our happiest.
We're fatigued.
My feet hurt in general. Every step is just like an ache. So it's not like blisters, but it's sore feet. And I think because we've been pounding pavement
I'm achy,
for so long.
I'm tired.
I haven't had painkillers yet, which normally I would have. So I'll probably have some of them soon.
I just did for upper back pain.
Yeah. But I'm going to turn this off, check the map, make sure we're going the right way, because I don't think either of us are in the right headspace to make a wrong turn and deviate out of our path.
I do not want to walk extra steps.
So
that's so true.
Yeah, so bye for now. Adios.
Adios.
Oh no, there's a sign, we're on the right path.
It's an enormous university. It's on both sides of the road. It's huge.
I didn't hear that, what'd you say?
I said it's an enormous university.
It
on
is.
both sides of this main road.
Yeah.
It's spread for miles. It's over, well, it's actually 3 sides of this intersection of the university.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Might be